As members of parliament despite being directly elected by their people. It's the latest in a long-running saga involving a lawmaker who told the BBC that there was corruption going on in parliament. This has put him and another one at odds with their party, the ruling SLPP, amid concerns that autocratic tendencies are being used. From Freetown, Umaru Fofana reports.
In a country where the ruling SLPP and the main opposition APC party have very little to agree on, their parliamentary leaders moved and seconded a motion to suspend the MPs and send them to the Ethics Committee, all of them ruling party representatives. The party's leaders, Martin Nyuma and Chernoma Juba, declined my request for an interview to justify their move. But what did the four lawmakers do that has landed them in the soup? Hendelo Givao was said to have accused the House of being corrupt in a recent BBC interview following a perception survey report about graft in Parliament. Ibrahim Tawa-Conte resigned as chairman of the House Integrity Committee, citing arm-twisting tactic by his superiors and accusing the leadership of stifling his efforts to probe some public institutions. The two other lawmakers are accused of dishonorable conduct towards two female MPs. But it is the decision against the two outspoken legislators that has irked many here, who say it is a way of gagging and intimidating them with the proclivity of sliding the country into autocracy. Neither MP could be interviewed, with one of them citing threats to his life. One of them, Hindolo Givao, however, sent an audio complaint to the country's Human Rights Commission. Here is part of it.
The charge levied against me was that I expressed my opinion on BBC that Parliament is corrupt. To that, I have no regrets. I did say so, and I stand by my statement. I know for sure that 20% of the elitist population in this country has suffered in the hands of Parliament with regards graft. But for fear, nobody is ready to talk, nobody is ready to stand up to my defense.
One opposition party in Parliament, which did not support the action against the lawmakers, is the National Grand Coalition. Their leader is Dr. Kanda Yumkela.
We believe that due process matters. We must stand by them. Second, whistleblowers everywhere are protected.
In the case of the two MPs, who seem to be in hot water because of what they consider as standing up for integrity, are you surprised that this is happening to them?
I am surprised. I also believe that we as Parliament, again I insist, we should talk to them, understand what happened. You cannot punish somebody for conscientiously resigning from a position. You cannot.
Do you think they are being punished for standing up for what is right, for speaking out, sort of tantamount to muzzling them?
Let us not set bad precedent that will stifle free speech, that will stifle honest representation in Parliament.
Hindolo Givao says if the nation of Sierra Leone stands aloof and watches him being persecuted for standing up for the very nation, he is seeking divine intervention.
If for speaking the truth that there is corruption in Parliament, this nation will sit by and see people punish me, I sit and await God to fight for me. For all of those who are conspiring to make me sad on this occasion for speaking the truth, the God I serve will punish them and their generations. But mark my words, if the nation called Sierra Leone, a nation that is seized of everything that is happening in Parliament that I spoke of, fail to come to my aid and stand in my defense and allow me to be punished for speaking the truth, agony will befall the nation I call Sierra Leone.
And that report from Sierra Leone was by Umaru Fofana.